had a very good time. He solved so many problems, so many of my problems. And the first problem that I had is with HSBC. The preference regular account, savings account of HSBC, and you have to you can deposit 50 to 250 pounds per month, and they will give you 5% interest rate. And totally every year you can only deposit 3,000. Then I deposit too much. I deposit 3,000 just in 4 months. So I'm afraid that I wouldn't get all 12 months of 5% interest. They would only account 250% pounds per month for me. So but I think it's not my fault, because the monthly saver in Lawyers Bank and the Bank of Scotland is also 250. If I deposit more than 250, this transaction will be rejected. But in the HSBC's app, they are not rejected, so I can deposit as much money as I can. So I asked the bank whether I will get the interest, but I can't withdraw the money. So I told this to my boyfriend, and my boyfriend messaged to them and solved me that HSBC told us that I will get 12 months of 5% interest. So that's so relief. And my boyfriend, I also met I also told my boyfriend that in the local park, I met a man who is taking cameras and also using cell phone to take pictures and videos of the lake and the animals or the moorhens there. So I followed him on Facebook. At that time, my boyfriend asked, "Is that the strange man asked to add you Facebook friend?" I said no. It's because I asked to follow him, add friend. Oh, it's not add a friend. It's follow him. Then after that, I can see that my boyfriend's voice get changed, and his face is also very get changed, because maybe he feels embarrassed, maybe embarrassed that I asked a stranger man to follow Facebook. Then I feel so regret to do that. So I told my boyfriend that I think in the future I wouldn't add the stranger man's Facebook in the future. And my boyfriend said that he trusted me. I didn't do anything wrong, and it is different if man ask for woman's Facebook and woman ask for man's. But I can see the way he talks. It looks very sad and embarrassed. So and for a long time for him to digest. So I realized that maybe that there is a cultural difference between me and my boyfriend, as I am a foreigner in UK, and I feel that feel very pressurized if I can't if I'm not as don't match these personalities here. Sometimes I met the people here very nice, and will smile to you, will say hi to you. Just strangers will do that to you, and I would like to be so. I would like to be as polite as them. So I would also smile to strangers and and say hi to strangers, but sometimes and most of the time I would meet people who would be very negative to me and impolite to me, and so I feel very stressed. But sometimes, but at that moment that cameraman, he talked to me and showed me how to make pictures, how to focus. That makes me so I so I like his make these videos and photos that is much better than my short videos. So I asked to follow him, and after that his Facebook account just deleted all the all the photos and videos that I am interested and just post his own selfies. So that looks very weird. So I in the face of my boyfriend, I unfollowed that man, and that is what happened. And so I think that makes me realize the difference between China and the British. And I think British people, they would be very reserved to become too familiar with strangers, and to strangers they would be nice to say, to just smile or to have hello, but you shouldn't go further. And so that is the basic polite of them. So I as a foreigner come to this new place, I come into the balance is not good. Sometimes at the beginning, the balance is impolite, being so indifferent to other people. Then I feel that I was so impolite, and then I go to other side, being so solicitous, being so too polite and always smiling, try to look at other people. Then other people would impolite to me, makes me so sad. So this two men and now goes into the balance to be in such a balance. You need confidence of yourself, and you also need the confidence of the society. You need to feel that you are safe in this place, and you be yourself, and to keep a distance and be yourself. That is the proper to be. that is, I think that takes a lot to finally be a balance. I hope that I really wish that I wouldn't lose my boyfriend because that I add a stranger strange man's follow a strange man's Facebook. And after that, we go to the pub and meet my boyfriend's gay friend, and that friend he said that he might lose his job soon, and my boyfriend was going to help him to how to protect himself in lawfully lawfully, and to keep his job. But after they have talking about the things, he thinks that there's no danger of losing his job at all. Everything is okay. It's like someone, two gays cheating on each other, and then the one who was cheated go to the restaurant, that the man, that the gay worked, and tried to threaten him and to want to hurt him, and these things and the further things that I want to my boyfriend to talk more, that and my boyfriend didn't talk further. And the Polish gay, when he talked, I just feel so sleepy. I can't hear. My English is very limited. I think I can understand my boyfriend talk, but I don't quite understand other people talk. English is very, very limited. So and then the Polish boy. So I think my boyfriend said that it is maybe his gay friend is a bit feel lonely, and just wanted to say things severely, and then to get attention, and then have a chance to meet my boyfriend, and meet us and meet my boyfriend, and then to have someone to accompany. So so that's we have a very good afternoon together, drinking at the restaurant at the Weatherspoon. That's my boyfriend's friends works there as a manager. So he has very quite high salary, about £700 per month. That's so high. I think that's even higher than my supervisor, than the professors of the universities, and that's twice the price as me as a PhD student. And he didn't spend much, and he spent a lot of money on drinking. But I can see that he live a quite a comfortable life. He's everything looks very quite a quality. So he has money, but he says he expressed his sadness about his mom died died when he was only 8 years old in Poland, and before his of cancer, before his mom died, his mom said that he never loved him at all. His mom loved the other kids, but only don't love him at all. And when he talked about that, he is about to cry and left us, go to the toilet. And my boyfriend just asked me that never talk about that topic. He don't think that his friends can stand it anymore. And but instead, I don't think that's a good idea. So when his friends come back, I talked more. I gave more topic about mother. I talked about because I wanted to tell him that how mother died young, died when he was a child. That died young is not all bad thing. It can mothers can have advantages and also can have disadvantages. I want him to don't feel so pity about himself. Look at how successful he is, have so high salary, and no one would take his money. So another friend of this guy is is also lost his parents at a young age, and now he is very terribly ill in the hospital. He has a hand was has an accident in the hand and has a cut, and is wrapped, but he tried to get uncover the wrap and wrapped and just tortured his ripped hurts himself by cutting further into his hand. That makes me feel very sad. I think that is very typical reason, typical characteristic of a child lost his mother at a young age, because there is no mother characteristic to teach him that now you have a cut here, you have a hurt here, you have to cover it well, and then you have to wait for the magic power, the magic body power of your nature body power to make it heal. But you have to be patient, and then need someone to coax him into believing something, and have patience, and then he wouldn't be so curious to always to get it, uncover it, and then to which will impede its healing. So we would I would like to be that woman to be a little bit of help to him. So I asked my boyfriend that whether we could meet him in the hospital tomorrow. My boyfriend said that because my boyfriend is not easy to get out as he wish he has to report to his mom. So he said that he said if we go meet immediately, he would realize that we we meet this Polish guy, and then other people he would feel that he is pitied. So we didn't come. Maybe we will come meet him 2 weeks later. I think it is. I don't want to say that it is very miserable that in some kids growing up without their parents. But it has advantages and disadvantages. It seems like that every people have their problems. I used to think that I live so miserably in growing up in China from a health family, and from the rubbish Chinese, among the rubbish Chinese and the rubbish China. But when I hear these two boys who don't have parents, who lost their mother at a young age and growing up so lonely, and so don't have, and I feel kind of I'm kind of lucky, because at least I have my parents. Although my parents is so incompetent, they tried their best to help me, and yeah, they have their shortcomings. So but it always have some disadvantages and advantages. And as an adult that we chat in the pubs, so we should be genuine to each other, and you not be immersed in self-pity. Every people have their miseries. And the Polish boy realized compassionate about me, understand don't love my mother. And because I told him how bad my mother is, and then he said that he understand me. And then now I only in this world what I only have is my boyfriend. So he understand it very well. And when during we three get sit together, I holding my boyfriend's hands. I just only naturally holding his hand. It looks so beautiful and so tender. I just kissed I don't think that I kissed his hand. I just make my mouth close to my boyfriend's hands. Then I feel like I have did so embarrassing in public. Just like a mouse is stealing something to eat, and then someone discovered that I'm doing something bad. So, but my boyfriend immediately caught my pat my hand. Makes me feel so good. I don't feel embarrassing at all. And I think I used to think that that boy who went to the hospital is a bad boy, is a bad influencer. I always want my boyfriend to leave to get away from that boy, because he is always gambling, and always when we are together he would always go gambling. And although he is very very nice boy, but he's only gambling and drinking and have no good influence. I don't want my boyfriend to have that kind of influence. And I think in my opinion, because my father is a gambler, I think a gambler, a man who is keen on gambling is must be very always want to do don't want to do honest work and want to take a chance, and but they always would be fooled by the just get trapped by the casinos. Just like my father. So I don't want my boyfriend from get that influence, as my boyfriend now is a heavy drinker, alcoholic. I don't want him to become a gambler, so I will always ask my boyfriend to avoid such friends. But now I think it is they are very nice people. It's just they suffered, they growing up without parents, and they wanted to get attention, and even they would hurt themselves to get attention. It's 25-year-old boys. And I as me, I am over almost 40 years old, or more than 10 years older than then. I have all well past that period to struggle in these things, but would always be so materialistic and realistic. And I don't so it is very nice to hang out with people that with different ages and different background. We can't interfere with other people's destiny, but we can get an understanding of how people become what they are. Like this Polish boy, he don't have a mother since he was 8, and he becomes so independent, and also very nice guy, and want attention, becomes a gay. And like this gambling boy, and then so gambling is so bad habit, but he is trying to seek attention always, and so much in pressure. So I makes me more understanding of other people, not and that is from a very first-hand experience, not to categorize people from what was taught in the textbook or anyone else. And that makes me more become more understanding, a more better person. I think so. And although I can't help much, but but I think a little we can express our kindness, yeah, and a genuine kindness, and we are also talking about to having a home warming house a new home housewarming party, and we would invite all these friends coming together, and I think that would be very nice. My boyfriend also talked about that 1 year later his brother would graduate from university, and his brother, just like my Hungarian roommate, don't have any idea what he would like to do. Maybe he would also suffer a long time without getting a job. So maybe we would like to host his brother to live with us. and although his parents have a very big house, but maybe it's a little bit good time to separate from his parents a little bit. But I express that I'm totally agree with that. I'm very happy to host your brother. I think since you are very gentle person, so cute and so gentle baby, and your family are so nice people, and I believe your brother you will be very gentle and nice people too. I wouldn't, so as long as that the person want to kill me, the person want to rape me or things do anything better to me, then I'm very happy to host other people because we have a big house. And I also I walk around with my boyfriend and have so happy time together, and being together have some chemical. I feel like that when people so attracted by each other, you would have chemical reactions. That is me have. I think I feel so happy that finally in my life I finally understand that people describe what is love. They said that it is having chemical reactions. That is what I had today. I feel like so attracted by my boyfriend. So beautiful person. My boyfriend's beauty is different from mine. My boyfriend is have a big head and a big body and so cute, just like a bear. So many, so fat. And when I see that, wow, so cute. Wow, I'm so attracted. And then I am a completely different beauty. I think I am kind of elegant and thin and elegant, and and my boyfriend would think that I am very perfect. So we just a different kind of person, but we attracted by each other, and we also feel so lucky that before the Donald Trump's tariff, reciprocal tariff that has leading to the destruction of almost the destruction of the so many stock falls. And then before that, my boyfriend bought a house because then his money invested all turned into money before it is dropping too much. Although dropped a little bit, dropped only 1,000 pounds, but most of them come out, and we bought a house before it getting worse. So we feel lucky that we get that before. So I think that if and in the that it makes us a very good lesson that if you think that this people like Trump, so bad a person become president and would have great influence to the world, then what you should do is quickly to never to invest your money in the stock market or any or anything ISA or anything investment that related to the stock market, and you should turn your money into real estate, into your house or into gold, things like that. So that is what I learned. I think I'm much younger than Warren Buffett, but I learned it at my age about at my age about to prepare for the damages of what would happen to our life. And today we went to McDonald's to have lunch. I didn't know that my boyfriend could be so swift. We first go to this fast food, and then it don't have discount. Go to Burger King. Burger King don't have discount on Saturday, so we went to another. Then that another is more expensive. Then finally we went to McDonald's, but we spent 15 pounds. Two people have lunch together. Very full. I think I'm not full. I'm kind of hungry after 5 p.m. And then all the money saved. Do you know where come? All come to that my boyfriend had a drink alcohol, drink beers in the Weatherspoon. So I think that what's the point of have a skinny lunch? I think next time we will get a better lunch. Otherwise, we save the money. Then my boyfriend all drink alcohols. And better just have a good lunch together and have good memories. Maybe he don't care about the money at all. Otherwise, why he could drink so much? I also realized that my Polish friend is very very charisma, has leadership talent. So I have a lot to learn from him. I feel so lucky to be able to talk with him, and he talks with my boyfriend heart to heart. I think if without this chance I meet this guy, I would feel so. I think I would feel like I am a silly person, because I never have a skill to communicate with other people. I can only be an working alone engineer. I can't manage people. I can't rule people. I can't leader. So I always jealous of the managers who have much higher salary than I am. And another good news is about my part-time job. And my boyfriend told me about the part-time job of this company. The two men who might hire me as a part-time job, they are good friends of my boyfriend's father, and also guaranteed him to do the UK visa, so UK passport. So they are very nice people for me, and will get me my money, and maybe they will hire me to work to do a work visa. So if I'm tired of doing PhD, then I maybe get a work visa instead, and then make money from that. So makes a new make a new life opening for me. Since now you see in Scotland, in UK, the universities are suffer from redundancies, and they will fire people, fire teachers, fire supervisors, fire professors, and it will be more competent to fire them and cut their fundings, research fundings, and then will cut the enrollment of PhD students, and the PhD student would be harder to get to get the jobs in the academias. So these things all combined together, maybe, and then I don't do research, and then I just go to the company and become an engineer, and I can with a job as an engineer, then my salary would very easily to surpass the work visa requirement. So life seems much better now, since if I work as an engineer, as a work visa, I can quickly to prepare to have a baby with my boyfriend. Not like here, not like now being a PhD. I don't think that I can have a baby doing my PhD. And always being so nervous, have so many contradictions with my supervisors, And although the school and the universities have so many redundancies, there's news always happening. I didn't see my university have that problem. Maybe they have enough money. Who knows? So I'm going to sleep now. Thank you for watching me babbling, yapping. Improved my English. Bye bye. Good night.